Zdravíčko dámy a pánové a vítejte u druhé části naší let's play série na hru Hogwarts Legacy. Nevím, jestli vám děkovat za vaši podporu, jelikož jsem ještě první část nevydal, ta vyjde až v červnu, jak jsem říkal. Tohle to si teprve přetáčím, aby zjistil, jak to všechno běží a jako pojede. No, co jsem teď koukal na to nastavení, tak bohužel si asi ty části nepřevinduju, respektive ono to nabízí přebindování kláves, ale jenom na klávesnici, ne na gamepadu. Takže to je takový jedno malinký minus. A ještě poslední věc, zmizely ty FPS, protože už jsem v jiné scéně, kde to nemáte, takže by to mělo všechno být OK. Já doufám, že hlasitost je vyvážená, že hlasitost je super. Možná, co jsem koukal, tak když jsem stahoval tu hlasitost na kompresoru, tak bylo ta hra trošičku přežvaná, ale s tím už se pohnu potom. Já to nebudu nějak zdržovat a tajně doufám, že tento pár nebude delší než 30 minut, protože máme jít do naší společenské místnosti. Tak tam jdeme.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
That new fifth year.
Must be different.
Představ se
It's in your fifth year.
Imeldě.
They're lucky they didn't end up as
Kde je
judges.
Imelda?
That small man from the ministry.
Did you see the way this
Představ si
ball stood at
Imeldě.
the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
To není Imelda, nebo je? Ne, to není Imelda. Imelda je... První se půjdu představit, že žiju.
Might want to think that again.
Imelda. Hop.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. I should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Tak mám pocit, že tohle bude taková Hermiona, akorát vezmi. No tak jelikož je to žena, tak mi trochu tady.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Já budu, jde to šipkala, OK, to je výhoda, dobrá.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
A poslední...
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
No upřímně já se na lítání moc netěším, protože to bude, nevím jak se to bude ovládat, ale už teď vím, že to bude na zabití, takže
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
doufám, že to nebude tak hrozný. Tak, tady ten borec vypadá, že mu budu chtít dát předržku. I když ani ne, uvidíme. O, mini scout.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Okay.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. I'm known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Tak gaunti byli předtí pana Voldemorta. Tak jestli tohle byl taky měl něco s ním společného, kdo ví, každopádně gaunti byli předtí Lorda Voldemorta.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Okay.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Tak tenhle týpek vypadá, že bude v pohodě docela. Uvidíme. Každopádně, co tu mají dále. Jasně, můžeme si roztočit. Kolikrát můžeme roztočit? Dobrý, já si myslím, že to točilo. Tak. A teď jdeme za Sebastianem.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Bylo to děsivý.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Okay.
What book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Tady boreček se zajímá o kletby, které se nepromíhá.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Jasně, ne tam půjdu, ale každý fanoušek Harryho Pottera nebo to. Tady bych dával trochu větší pozor. Tak ví, o jakých kletbách se tady mluví, které se Bradaviček neučí, alias skladby, které se nepromí, což se taky tady můžete naučit, takže ano, můžete tu dělat i avadakedavra, což já určitě dělat budu, to vám můžu říct rovnou, ale pokusím se to dělat jenom ve vybíravých situacích a pokusím se být takový ten hodnej zmiodel, jak to vůbec jde. Uvidíme, otestujeme, uvidíme. Já si myslím, že by to mohla být zajímavá zkušenost. No, každopádně teď jdeme dále. Já si myslím, že by to mohla být zajímavá ukázka toho, jestli tady jde vůbec být hodnej zmiodel, nebo máte přednastavený to, že prostě budete hajdlo. No, uvidíme.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Dobře, paní profesorko,
This way.
Vážně by mě zajímalo,
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Trochu znám, takže by mě zajímalo, jestli to, no určitě, to vývojáři.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Nevím, jestli
Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Seber stránku příručky. Je tady. A asi. A. What?
Revelio.
Socha Hastrmance. Stránky původce. Tato socha vychazuje Hastrmance, vodního démona, který dokáže měnit podobu. Jeho domovinou je Irsko a Velká Británie a obvykle má podobu koně s dlouhou hřívou. Největším Hastrmanem, který kdy byl zaznamenán, je Lochneská příšera ve Skotsku. OK, tak nějaký poznámky, nějaký bestiář. Získáváme za to zkušenosti. No, právě byla odemčena výzva ze studentové příručky, kde se zobrazuje tu postup ve výzvách. OK. Výzvy ve studentové příručce jsou jedním způsobem, jak získat zkušenostní body neboli XP. Otevřete studentovou příručku. Tak jo. Toto je tvá úroveň kouzel. Zkušenosti získávat zaplnění výzev zvyšují tvoji úroveň a sílu. OK, to chápu. Studentova příručka sleduje tvůj aktuální postup výzvy. Chceš-li pokračovat, zvol v nabídce výzvy. OK. Sebráním první stránky příručky se odemkne nová kategorie výzev. Zde se budou zobrazovat nové výzvy, které odemkneš v průběhu hry. Pro pokračování možnosti stránky studentovi příručky. OK. Každá výzva má několik úrovní. Na každé úrovni se ti odemknou speciální odměny od hledu až po vylepšení. OK, takže to je docela dost složité. Odměny je třeba vybírat na více výzvy. Často ji kontroluje, aby si vyzvedl své odměny. OK. No počkej, a mám už teda nějakou odměnu, se podívám rovnou. Protože tady jsem něco viděl, tady něco svítilo. Za odměnu získal nový vzhled bradavické korunovodní brýle. To zrovna nepotřebuji, děkuji. Na Harryho si tu hrát nebudem. Takže...
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Asi děkuji. A my pokračujeme dále. OK. Zatímco se mi to jeví jako velmi komplexní. Něco jako třeba zaklínač. Uvidíme, jak to bude pokračovat dále.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Otevřít mapu. Kdykoliv můžeš otevřít mapu a rychle cestovat k jakémukoliv cíli. Aha, takže tohle je opravdu v podstatě něco jako zaklínač. Bradavice jsou rozděleny na dvě hlavní části. V levé části mapy byli studenti a profesoři a nachází se zde ve společenské místnosti a velká stín. Jo, takhle, jasně chápu. Pokračování vyberte oblast velkého schodiště. OK, vybrat. Zelené plamínky letaxu představují plamínky, které si objevil včetně toho ve společenské místnosti ve tvé koleji. Šedé plamínky letaxu odhalují polohu neobjevených plamínků. OK, takže klasický open world, který si budu moct dělat za kamerou. Dobře. Přijímám. OK. Rozumím. Vyber zadní trakt knihovny a pokračuj. Já se vám jen přeskočila, omlouvám se. Profesorka Vidliová ti odemkla plamínek v letaxu hlavní stíny. Použij pravou páčku a točení mapy a rychlé sortování letaktů pomocí čtverečku, OK? Já si myslím, že si to budu takhle hezky procházet za kamerou, abych tohle
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Abych tohle takto objevil co nejvíce.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Lepší nebo spíš rychlejší cestování po mapě, OK. Tohle bude fakt velký.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Pokecáme si. Jo, já to budu dělat těma šipkama, je to protivnější.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
OK, tak jak vidíte, žádnej kratik not tady není.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Okay. A poslední věc. Prasinky, tak
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
prasinky by měly obsahovat. To byla spíš příčná ulice, ne? No. Jak je vidět, tady je to trošku pozměněný, ale
Thank you,
okay.
Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay. Takže čet, já bych to viděl, takže zkusíme dát ty dnešní hodiny, ty 2, a pak bychom to zapíchli a pratinky si necháme na příště. Uvidíme, jak moc dlouhý to bude.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay, takže nějaké očarování. Dostupné úkoly může sledovat na mapě. Okay. Aha. Plně. A jo už. Plnění hlavního úkolu postupuješ v příběhu a otevírají se ti nové věci a získáváš zkušenosti. Hodina obrany proti černé magii. Mapa studentové příručce ukazuje, že třída profesorky Hekátové se nachází v třídě astronomie. Tenhle rád je obrovský. Možná budu muset použít kouzelný kompas. Studentové příručce a zorientovat se tu. OK. Navštív hodinu obrany proti černé magii. Chápu. Některé úkoly jsou uzamčeny kouzlem, anebo vyžadují úroveň. V těchto případech musí dosáhnout požadované úrovně, anebo ovládnout potřebné kouzlo, abys mohl úkol aktivovat. Jasně chápu. Nová kouzla můžeš získat splněním domácích úkolů, nebo od učitelů, nebo jako odměnu za úkol. Jasně. Tak asi jdeme na tu obranu proti černé magii.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
OK, takže Ollivander tu existuje. Úkol plněný, vítej v Bravalicích. Kouzelný kompas. OK, máme skoro levu. Tak jo, já si myslím, že to nebudu dál protahovat. A pustím se rovnou. Pustíme se rovnou do obrany proti černé magii.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Wingardium Leviosa. Je to Leviosa, a ne Leviosa. Tak opatrně. Máme nové kouzlo. Wingardium
Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast.
Jasně, chápu. A kde mám Leviosa? Pomocí čistnutí R2. No. A jo, já to dělám blbě. Blbou stranou.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so obviously. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay.
This should be easy.
Protego.
Protego complicates things. Levioso, good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I know.
Potato!
I do enjoy a lively duel. If only all of us could be together.
Potato!
Watch your opponent trying to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is
Tak
dismissed.
jo, máme konec úkolu. Tím pádem.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Tím pádem.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
A máme achievement. A máme i novou úroveň. Takže dámy a pánové, já se podívám, jestli tady jsou nějaké body nebo něco, do čeho bych mohl investovat. Ještě výzvy. Nastavení to je, co si myslí, jo. Tohle je to nastavení. Jasně. A dovednosti tady ještě nejsou. Vedlejší úkoly jsou nyní k dispozici. Na různých místech Bradavic máte označenou ikonu, jaké je se objeví při průzkumu světa. Tyto úkoly poskytují zkušenosti, ale neposouvají hlavní příběh IT. No, jasně, takže tady vidím 2 úkoly, kam se můžu dostavit. Ale dámy a pánové, vzhledem k tomu, že už jedeme 41 minut, tak bych to tady pro dnešek zapíchl. Já se to snažím držet na těch 30, hele, zatím nemáme ještě dovednosti, takže si nemůžeme nic vylepšit, ale to přijde časem a určitě to bude super. Každopádně, co dál dít, dole v popisku máte odkazy na můj druhý YouTubeový kanál, Twitch a Discord, kam se můžete připojit. Děkuji moc, no a do další epizody se mějte. Čus.